All right, y'all, what's up? So I'm a little bit confused, or maybe I'm just stupid, one of the two. But I was looking at the engine swaps on the update here, and I'm confused because two of the cars that they said have engine swaps already had engine swaps available for them, and that was the Lexus RCF 14 and the Fairlady Z300ZX. I'm not sure about the other ones. I'm pretty sure they had engine swaps too because they were Nissans. Now, maybe when we're looking something and you could put more than one type of engine in the car, which I don't know because there's not another Fairlady Z that's for sale, but I can probably check the Lexus RCF, man, buy another one and then see. But this is the second time Polyphony has done this. I noticed with the last update, they had cars listed that said they had engine swaps and they listed the wrong cars. And I had to go in and figure out which cars they were, which I actually forgot which ones they were. But so I'm gonna buy another RCL 14 because that is the one that they said had the update or the engine swap, not the update. And see, because currently I believe that was one of the cars that got an engine swap with the last update. You could swap in the I believe it's the Bugatti Veyron engine in this car. But my thing is, like, okay, so yeah, it is two engine swaps, huh? So the Chiron or the Super motor. Okay, so I'm not confused with that, but like that is kind of interesting, yo. So I had one with the Chiron engine in it. So let's go ahead and upgrade one with the Super motor, yo. So it is kind of interesting that Polyphony is now letting you do more than one engine swap on the car, yo. That's pretty dope, yo. Not gonna lie. Were there any other cars? Like let me know, yo. Like comment below or whatever, man. Like if there's any other cars that can actually take more than one engine swap, because if it is, I definitely been missing those there. I might have to go back to that old trusted website that had or that has the engine swaps listed, and hopefully they got an updated list. But finally get a reprieve for about a week, yo. Like it's kind of been super stressful here for the past few months, and it's like I might have talked about it in like other videos, like where I was hiking or something like that, but just haven't really been getting the amount of sleep I'm guessing, that I should be getting is how I'm going to put it, yo. Like just been kind of stressed, kind of irritated. Like, it's all right. So what other cars had the so the Sylvia K, so the S13 and the S14 have new motors as well, yo. So we're gonna have to see if they got any of those for sale and then see what the actual other engine swaps are on those. Okay, yeah, so they have the 13. So we'll buy this. And they probably not gonna have a 14 watch. That's something I kind of wish they would coordinate with the game. I might have two S14s. I'm not sure. Um, like when they add a car into the game that, or add a new engine swap into the game, that allows the car to have two motors. They need to put that car for sale. They really do. Let's see. Uh, Good Lord. H. No, I only have one S14. Damn. And I know that's going to show up in the used car lot because it's a car, man. But like, what do y'all think of these updates? Show like, me personally, like, I would kind of like. Okay, so the SR20 from the S15, and also the Super motor. So which one does my other one have in it? Is what I'm wondering, man. Like, I'm actually getting a bit tired of them like throwing in pointless vehicles, like the SUVs and stuff like that. Like if you're gonna throw in an SUV, like give us some SUVs, man, that like actually, you know, people would want to drive, man. Like the Subaru Forester, the Honda CRV, not the new one, but like the like what is it, like the mid 90s to like 99 model, like the square body CRV, like something that people actually build and modify, not these. Like, I don't want to see electric vehicles, yo. Like, me personally, I fucking hate them. And I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people can agree with that. Did I not have an engine swap on the S13? Or maybe it was let me see. Okay, so yeah, it does have it has the SR20 motor in it from. All right, so that's interesting that they're actually allowing you to get more than one motor swap or engine swap per car now, yo. Like I actually kind of dig that, not gonna lie. So we're gonna throw the super motor in this, which is going to be interesting. Still not on par with like games like Forza though, that like let you throw like what, like five or six different freaking engine swaps in one car. Like that would be pretty dope, but I guess it's just kind of wishful thinking. I mean, because there's a lot I can sit here and nitpick on with Gran Turismo, especially with CarX Street just dropping on Xbox. Like, sadly, I mean, I'll probably end up buying it for the PlayStation 2 just so I can go through and beat it again. Like, I don't know. Definitely a fun game. End up going through all the clubs on that game in about 3 days or so, which, I mean, it's not like super quick going through it, but definitely a fun game to play, yo. Like the customization is definitely pretty cool, yo. Like I mean, like the different body kits, you can customize the interior of the car. Like you can change the steering wheel, the seats out. You could change the handbrake. Damn. And the shift knob on the cars. You can add colored headlights. You could add underglow. So it's definitely a game worth checking out if you have PC or Xbox, or I think they said it's supposed to come to PlayStation sometime this summer. But oh man, I'll just be glad like once what I'm dealing with, is like it's nothing health wise or anything like that. I mean, yes, I do have, like some slight health issues, which I've, you know, been taking care of, been trying to work on, like that's why I do the hiking and the walking and stuff like that. But um, the issue I'm dealing with, currently is, I don't know if I want to call it an issue or just a mild inconvenience at the moment, but it's definitely been stressful to say the least, like putting it politely. I mean, like trying to help someone out, and it's like I don't know how to really word it. I mean, other than, like the person, I guess, like I wouldn't say unappreciative, man, but you know, a few weeks ago, like it kind of seemed that way, with some words that were said and how that person reacted, like over something stupid. Honestly, like I mean, but like I said, I mean, I'm not gonna try to get into it, but so much, but it is what it is. So the Sylvia S13 does have two engine swaps now, and apparently the S14, and I'm guessing the Nissan 300 ZX also has two engines that you could put in them. So that's pretty cool. So we got the RCF, I'm guessing, with both motors, the Bugatti engine and then the Super engine. And then the Sylvia K, you can put the S15 motor in it and the Super engine in it. So that's pretty cool. So I guess kind of gives you a reason to buy uh, more than one of each, just to see how they perform differently. Differently. I mean, obviously the Super engine is going to outperform, the SR20 or S15 motor, man, most definitely. But like I seriously think the cars though that they've been adding with these updates, other than the rally car they added with this one, have kind of been like a hit and miss. Because, like I said, I don't want to see like EV vehicles. I mean, you could put the Lucid Air in here or the Tesla Plaid edition. I would probably race that, but I mean, like the Vision GT cars, like honestly, those are a hit and miss in my opinion. I mean, put something meaningful, in here, man. I mean, I've talked about this multiple times. Like y'all have the Bach Mono. I feel like y'all should add the Ariel Atom because like those two cars are like competitive, cars. I mean, you have open wheel cars, like you have the Indy cars or Formula cars, whatever the fuck you want to call them. So where's Ariel, man? Like this game is missing a lot of cars. Like they have a whole lineup of Evos, but there's still no like Mitsubishi Eclipse nowhere to be seen, which to me makes no sense. Like I said, it's just me being nitpicky. I mean, but with a company as big as Polyphony, and like you think they would be able to get some better cars out there. That's all I'm gonna say. That is some absolutely crap customization for that car. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Jesus Christ, man. I don't even know why. Oh, damn. It's sad, when you gave up smoking, like a decent while ago, because your dad smoked. He's been through three cancers. He's still, alive and kicking. Like knock on wood. Like he's a tough old bird, man. I mean, dude's had, his face basically peeled off because of the cancer, man. Like laryngectomy, lost his upper left lobe on his lung and shit. So like, like you don't smoke no more. Like why the fuck did I back all the way out? And the whole time, like my mom passed away in 2023, November 2023. God rest her soul, man. But the whole time, my stepdad, was going through those three cancers, man. Like she continued to smoke. Oh, damn. And right now, we have another family member staying with us, man. Like he smokes, but he doesn't smoke cigarettes. Like let's put it at that, man. And like I'm not a huge fan of the smell of damn. Sorry about that. You know, the greenery, or whatever you want to call it. And but yeah, man. You got got the dude or the person staying in my room, basically, being crashing on my futon, the entire time, and originally, was told that, he could smoke in my room if, the weather was too bad outside, so like it was too cold or it was raining or something like that, man. He's kind of taking advantage of it, man. Might have to sit down and have a talk with him, but like, see, this is what I'm getting at, man. Like, why y'all putting crap like this in the game, yo? Like, I don't understand it. Like, if y'all want to put mid-sized SUVs in the game, put a Honda CRV in here, man. And like I said, not the new one, like the mid to late '90s one, man. Like, I'm gonna race it, just to see what you can do to it. But I'm just not a fan of like these cars, man. And the wide bodies in Gran Turismo, my God, man. Like y'all to seriously polyphony, like do something, man. Get Rocket Bunny kits or something, man. Cause like the wide bodies in this game, I don't even consider fucking wide bodies. Like let's be honest. Like I like Gran Turismo because, of like the somewhat realistic like simulation like style racing. But what the fuck does that even do? It just debadges it. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's, what the fuck, man? As far as customization and like what you can do to vehicles, Forza takes this game like hands down, man. Like, why can't we get a track racing game that has the amount of cars like Forza or Gran Turismo, but has the customization capabilities of Car X3? Like, maybe I'm asking too much, man, because like how much it costs, I guess, to like develop and make a game nowadays. But my God, man, like, and it's crazy, like being my age, like the era I grew up in of gaming, yo, like I mean, literally, like as a kid, going from playing like the regular Nintendo all the way up to owning a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X. So like the amount of games I've seen and I have been able to play compared to like the ones that are out today, like I mean, it's still some fun to be had, but I mean, honestly, I feel like the Series X and like PlayStation, like they really haven't came out with any games that like really push the limits of the console, yo. Like, I mean, that's just my opinion, man. And don't get me wrong, man. Like, Forza looks amazing, Gran Turismo looks amazing, but like Forza, okay, like so, like the new Forza or whatever, I believe is the new Forza like on the old Xbox? Like, I can't honestly remember, but like it's really not that many titles that have been developed solely like especially for PlayStation. Like Gran Turismo came out on the PlayStation 4. So, I feel like PlayStation 5 and the Series X has been out long enough. Like they're really, I mean, like yes, there's still people that are still on the older consoles, but I feel like they've been out long enough to where they can just start developing, racing games or shooting games that are made specifically for those consoles, that like take the capability, and like the power of those consoles, yo. Like, I don't know. I'm just being extremely nitpicky right now, but yeah, like I don't. All right, yo, let's see. Go to some of these tracks, try to figure out what races they added without having to back all the way out the damn game here. Uh, the Sunday crap. Well, I guess I get to try this new piece of shit out that they added into the game here, yo. Like, Mm-mm. But it's kind of crazy too because I feel like since this situation, of like having a, this person stay with us, man, like this family member, man, it feels like I don't know, man, like I don't want to say I've pushed myself away from like people, but I guess the one person that I kind of did push myself away, like kind of deserved, like, but I wish Polyphony would bring in like legit body kits, and stuff like that for their cars, man. I mean, I get it's a track racing game, but like let us, give us some basic like interior customization. Like let us change the steering wheel, let us change the seats out, maybe put different shifters and stuff in the cars, like gauge clusters. Like let us basically like be able to take the car from your average everyday street car and like slowly convert it into a track car. Like what happens from like remember the old like Gran Turismo 2? Don't believe it ever had any interior views, but it had this thing called race customization for like certain vehicles. Like like give us a few different aftermarket wheel companies. Like for the steering wheels or something. I mean, you ain't got to do, like no street racing crap. Like we don't need colored headlights or, neon kits, but like, it's just some basic interior customization would be dope, Like, give us like legit exhaust kits, from like well known brands, like would be pretty sick too. When you put a turbo kit on a car, man, we should be able to select the type of blow off valve or something that we want, like this is a racing simulator, man. Like, yo, give us more simulation, like, all right, I call this car a piece of shit as well. It's definitely ugly, but I do like the sound of the turbo, though, not gonna lie. That was kind of a short, pointless race. I also feel like, like we're well overdue for another track in Gran Turismo. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, since the launch of the game, all right, I gotta run that rally sometime. Uh, I guess, but like they really don't give you a whole lot of races. I don't even run these James, man, because they're super irritating in my opinion. But that's just me. Highly enough, I'm gonna try out this SUV, see how bad it is. But I don't know, man. Like here lately, it's like gaming has just been getting stale for me, yo. Like, it's like you be hyped for a game to come out, buy it, you play it for about a week, and then after that, man, like the hype just dies, yo. It's like I don't know. I mean, I really haven't been able to like stay interested in a lot of stuff, man. I don't know if it's because, like the person that I mentioned staying here with us, man, and just like stressing me the hell out, like not getting any sleep, and being lazy, like junky, not clean, et cetera, et cetera. Like the list goes on, man. And it's like I kind of, you know, blame part of that also towards like me ending, like the friendship that I ended, but at the same time, like the person that I ended the friendship with was just like doing stuff to where it seemed like he was trying to push himself away from, like me and the group of friends that I game with. So like I don't know. I mean, if he would have made things right, I would have been willing to try, and like make the, you know, friendship last because, it's like he was at points a good friend, but like at the same time, he did stuff that was just like super spiteful. It's like I don't know. I mean, because it's like like I was there for him when both his parents died. Did a whole lot of stuff for him, man. That like he really act like he didn't appreciate, like or something. It's hard to explain, And he was talking about like how unappreciative I was, and stuff, but everything he did for me, man, I appreciate it. It's like, damn, if I didn't appreciate him, having him as a friend, I wouldn't clean his entire trailer the first time I went down. I talked about this in a video. I wouldn't have kept the paintball gun, that he bought for me, or the barrel that he bought for me. Like, I would have got rid of it. I wouldn't have took such good care of his car, the first time I went down there. I wouldn't have bought all the stuff that I did, to like be able to cook, and make meals, the first time I went down there because like he was just basically eating, fast food and takeout, man. Like, so like it's like, damn, I got this dude to, like start eating healthier, like I inspired him to like learn how to cook his own meals. Inspired him to get back into flying, which I knew it was something that he was passionate about and he enjoyed, you know. I got him into playing paintball, man, which, is like my favorite sport, man. It's, my favorite activity. It's like good cardio. It's fun. Like you can meet a lot of cool people doing it and stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's sad, because it was a person that we both knew that, in my honest opinion, man, like when this guy met, he like, just changed. Like his entire personality and who he was, it's like he was trying to become this person, like he idolized him. Like he constantly talked about this dude, let him influence him into so many different things that you could tell, man, like this person that I was friends with didn't enjoy, and he openly admitted that. So, like, yeah, I don't understand people sometimes. I really don't. I mean, for guys, that I'm friends with, that I game with, been gaming with for a while, it's like he was trying to, I don't want to say be a big brother for this dude because he probably was the youngest in the group. I don't know. But, it's like you were trying to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to say nurture, man, because that's something you do for, to a child, man. But, just, I guess in a sense of, like helping him out. You know what I mean? It's like, it's sad too because, like me and this dude, man, like we know or knew more about each other than our fucking family does. It's like it's hard to end a friendship, like that, man. When you know so much about the person, like when hell you stayed with them twice, like and shit, man. I mean, it's definitely a hard thing to do, but it's like, when you try to point out their flaws and help them and guide them, and some of the stuff, like they take into account, they try to change and better themselves, man. But, it's like at the same time, like, they still do these things, like where they, I don't want to say nitpick, man, but it's almost like they bully you into doing shit that you don't want to do or you're not ready to do. Like the second time I went to Florida, like I wanted to go, but at that particular time, like I wasn't ready to go down there, man. It's like I was still trying to help my family, like pay for a car. My name was on the title and stuff like that. So it's like I wouldn't have as much money. It's kind of a weird situation to explain, but I was paying on my Xbox. I was paying for a gaming monitor over time, stuff like that. And it's kind of like I got rushed, and then at the same time got lied to about how much I was going to be making working with a particular person, which I wasn't happy about. So it's just a whole bunch of things, man. They need to add more menu books with races and more championships to Gran Turismo as well, yo. I can't be the only one that feels like that. And like I said, like they definitely need more tracks. Like I wish companies like when they did an update, give us enough content and to where like we can at least stretch it out and or try to stretch it out until the next content comes out. I mean, I know that might sound, like a little bit greedy, or asking for too much, but it's like, the way Forza does their games, yes, you can literally do all, like the races or whatever like that, in one day if you want to play the game that much. But Well, not with Forza Motorsport because they have, like the shit where they release the races, like, what is it, like weekly or something like that, which I like, but at the same time I don't like because, you have to wait to run them to get like the cars or whatever like that. Did they only add races to the fucking US, Jane? Like, what the hell, bro? And I am getting tired of them adding races to this track right here, like damn near every update. Like, look how many fucking races Tokyo Expressway has, yo. Like, I don't understand it. These Club and Cup challenges, man, like I don't fucking like them. Let's be honest. I'm not a try hard at Gran Turismo. Yes, I like playing the game, but like, dude, this update is like extremely fucking subpar, man. Jesus Christ, yo. Extra menus. We don't want these stupid collectible extra menus that give you shitty roulette tickets. Give us menu books, okay? Like that's what we want. More tracks, more menu books, cars that actually make fucking sense. Like, God, man, I wish I would have gotten into game development, man. Like, I really do. Like, I really like. I wanted to go to the damn college, and learn how to like develop games, and stuff like that. I really should have done it, man, because it would have been so many damn games that I could have created like a legit paintball game, like freaking sim racing jank. Like, I don't know, man. Like this update, I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. Let me go switch to this rally car and I guess knock this rally race out, man. Like, I'm just venting because, like I said, man, I've been just super irritated lately, man, with this whole situation. Like the person that's staying with us, it was only originally, quote unquote, supposed to be like a few months at the most, and it's going on five, like 6 months now that this person has been here. Like, to say I'm at my wits' end would be an understatement, yo. Like, not to sound like an ass, but if it was just my place, like they would have been gone after like the little spat or situation, that happened or whatever. Like, I told him straight up, man. I was like, yo, that was super disrespectful, and like hasn't even like said, yo, that was my bad, like sorry, nothing like that, man. I mean, that's some subpar customization for that car. But like I said, get about a week's break. I really wish I would have gone and got my nephew, man, and like would have been able to get some paintball in, or whatever like that. But it is what it is, you know. I kept my word twice, like, well, more than that, man. I told, both my parents when I went to Florida this past time, if anything was to happen to either one of them, I would come back, and unfortunately, my mom passed away unexpectedly while I was down there. So I left. I know the person I was staying with had to feel some kind of way about that, because they literally said that they were more upset with me and my nephew leaving than they were of my mom passing away, which I'm like, if you're supposed to be a person's friend for over a decade, that's something I feel like you should honestly have kept to yourself, because like you calling me selfish after saying something like that, like that, I can't process that. I really can't. know, recently, last month or something, maybe it was like this month, went and spread my mom's ashes up on Blue Ridge, which was one of her wishes. We still got to get to like a beach or something like that because she said she wanted some of her ashes spread in the ocean. But kept my word on that. Recently got my nephew a paintball gun, which I know, he took him paintballing a few times, man. The past time or last time he went, man, like he had a ball. So I was like, yeah, man, like I'm gonna, try to get him a setup or whatever. Was able to do that, which I know he likes. I'm so glad that they fixed the rally racing on this game, yo, because like when this game first came out, the rallying was horrible. But I feel like at the same time they need to add more tracks for rally racing, yo. Give us like both versions of Pike Peak, man. Like the new version where it's paved and the old version where it was dirt would be cool because you had the Suzuki Escudo or Scotto, however the fuck you pronounce it, in the game. I mean, it only makes sense. But yeah, there's definitely not enough rallying in this game, that's for sure. And that's like with Forza Motorsport, like they released with Jimmy Kato or Kato, however the fuck you pronounce it. And like I was hyped for that to come out, man. I'm like, yes, they're bringing back, man, like this amazing track, like they're getting a tug, like yay, drifting. The hype for that only lasted a couple of days. Like that's just how I don't know, man. Like how I've been, man. Like my mood lately. Like I don't know. Jeez, man, all over the damn course with that one. That yo, and like I miss the days where like video games when you bought them, like that was it. Like you got what you paid for, man. That won't no, all this crap, man, with like DLCs or add-ons, season passes, or whatever you want to call it, yo. Like, oh, you paid like the 50 or 60 for the game, and that was it. That was the damn game, yo. Like, these damn gaming companies nowadays, they're money hungry. Like I feel like, yes, I'm sitting here complaining, because Polyphony, keeps half-assing these updates, but at the same time, they're free, so it's like you can't really bitch but so much. But you look at some of the older Gran Turismos, man, 1,200 cars, 1,500 cars, 2,000 cars. Oh, like it was crazy, you know. And God, don't even get me started on the most recent Call of Duty, yo. Like, ugh. Like I played it, multiple times, man. Like I don't know, man. Like, God, the freaking character skins, man, or like whatever the fuck you want to call them. Like operator packs, they're they've been freaking just stupid. But Mike, I guess that's why I've always been a bigger fan of Battlefield, yo, because it's like the operator skins, the weapon camos and shit, like they're more realistic, man. They're not like this fantasy crap, man. Like where like, oh, you get a unicorn with a takedown that fucking farts out a rainbow and kills the enemy. Like what? Like come on, yo. I mean, I'd be glad when this new Battlefield comes out because they're supposed to be going back, I guess, to like the roots of Battlefield, man. Of like more, level destruction. I hope they bring back the Levolutions, man, because those were sick, yo. But like, bring back the old Battlefield Premium, man, not this stupid Battle Pass, Season Pass crap, man. Like, honestly, I hate that, yo. Like Call of Duty, man. Like the golden age of Call of Duty was Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Like I don't give a fuck what anybody says, yo. Like those games when you bought a camo, it literally went on every fucking gun. Like it was worth it. It's like, damn, nowadays, like for these operator packs, man, you get like what, like one or two skins for the operator, one or two skins for the weapon, a fucking weapon charm, a calling card, and this shits are like 20, 30 fucking dollars, yo. Like it's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's like these racing games, that have like these add-on cars and shit, man. It's like fucking what, $3 to $5 per fucking car, yo. It's like Jesus Christ, man. And don't even get me started on Fortnite, man, which is a game I've never played, but like that's nothing but a money pit, yo, like straight up. But yet I'm sitting here, yet, and yet, I play paintball, which isn't a cheap sport by any means. I mean, I'm not a tournament player, but it's rather expensive, especially, like when you start buying, like decent, like markers. Yes, they're older, but you know, even a used Ego 10 or Ego 11, like they're not cheap, yo. And then when you go and play, man, you're talking like boom, $80 to $100 for one person just for a day, you know. That's like these fast food joints, man. The dude I used to be friends with, man, he was like, "Oh, I guess the reason why, I go to McDonald's so much is because it's convenient." Like, it's convenient, but it's extremely unhealthy, yo, especially when you're going like 3, 4 times a week, you know, and you getting a double quarter pounder, like, or, or two double quarter pounders, and a large fry, yo, for yourself, man. Like, come on, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, so that car, man, like that's definitely a beast. So yo, what's the weather been like where y'all been at lately, man? It's been what, like, good God, man, like upper 90s. Do you? No, I don't do online racing, man. I've had too many bad experience, man, with online gaming, yo. Like I occasionally will jump on like once in a I ain't even gonna say blue moon, I'll say purple moon, hell. But oh shit, a wasp is in my room. Holy crap. Uh, Why you gotta be right on the damn point on my door where I can't smack you, motherfucker? Oh, bitch. He dead now. Yeah, this weather has sucked this week, yo. It's been like upper 90s like all week, man. Just even with the AC on blast, yo, like the room be warm. I need to run another race for this stupid daily workout. Honestly though, man, like I feel like I probably should start gaming like online again though, man, just to try to make like more, I don't know, man, like friends, cause or online gaming friends or whatever like that, man. Like, definitely haven't done it in a while. My thing is though, man, like especially with shooting games like Call of Duty stuff like that, man. Like I can't tolerate squeak. Like I don't know. I just it's like I've gotten to the point in my life where I just game to relax, man. Like kind of out of like that competitive like gaming mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like now when the paintball games finally come out the console, I mean, then yeah, I probably, I think like I'm not sure. Like I know you got there's two of them that's supposed to be coming out that's been in development. Man, you got Infinite Tournament Paintball, and then you got Paintballers or whatever like that. But I'm not sure if they're gonna have bots to where like it has an offline mode or how that's gonna work. But hell, the one was supposed to come out. What was it? Like last year or year before last or something like that. Because like I know we went to World Cup in 2023 in Florida, and they had the I guess like the early beta like set up out there on PC, which you can play both of those on PC with suck because I don't have a PC, but and it's kind of hard to keep up with them now because dude I was friends with that I ended my friendship with. I'm pretty sure that's the reason or the person behind me getting my Facebook and my Instagram permanently disabled because of the timing on that happening like literally the day after, like my, like the group unfriending them and whatnot, man. So definitely a bit suspicious there. I wonder if there's any people that can keep up with these like try hard like Gran Turismo players that have like those expensive like sim rigs and shit like that uses controller. Because I feel like that would be highly impressive. Damn, I fucked that corner up, man. 'Cause I thought about getting like a somewhat decent sim rig, but at the same time, I'm like, right now it wouldn't make sense, especially, having some, like a family member that's been staying with us for like a little too long, in my opinion. But, I guess, it's like all about helping family out anyway, but I'm just hoping we get this rain it's calling for, like, that we're supposed to be getting. I mean, I know it's not a very big chance, but it's definitely well needed, as hot as it's been. I used to do open lobbies on, was it Gran Turismo 5 or 6 back on the PlayStation 3? Jesus Christ, man, I'm showing my age. But we would do like open drift lobbies, which I haven't even tried drifting on Gran Turismo 7 in a stupidly long time, which is kind of ironic, with my damn PlayStation name and shit, man. My old account being drifted from Japan or whatever like that. So I'm glad that one person that watched my stream that one time told me to try to race with like all the assist off, yo, because I feel like my lap times have somewhat improved, but out of like I don't know. I feel like it would definitely be interesting to try to get a sim rig down the road and see if I could how much faster it would be than like racing with a controller. But I say this though, we was in Best Buy like the other day, and I looked at the Logitech. I think it was the G29, whichever one's for the PlayStation. And I was messing with the shifter, yo, and like I don't like how it feels, yo. Like it feels like it is. I hate to say it, like the steering wheel feels good, the pedals feel good, but the shifter it feels cheap. It really does. So it's like if I was to get it, I would probably just get the wheels and the pedals, and then just use like the pedal shifters behind the wheel. But all that for a 3-star roulette ticket, man. Like I don't know, man. Like this update, like the damn. I guess the best thing of this update was the rally card that they added and the engine swaps. Like that's it. I mean, Like I said, I could go on and just list cars that I wish Polyphony would add into the game, but it's not gonna happen because I'm not a big YouTuber, so they ain't gonna listen to me. So I mean, but anyway, I'm in the stream. I got a few things I got to do and take care of. So thanks for watching. Peace.